we as a society, until we are ready to do better, until we are ready to stop judging or condemning women who are bold enough to live a toxic relationship, or women who are bold enough to walk out of an abusive marriage, until we are ready to stop judging them, then we will not stop seeing cases like Osinachi's case. Then we will not stop seeing people end up the way Osinachi ended. All right, we as a society, we need to create, we need to make the society a safe haven for people, for women who are bold enough to walk out of an abusive relationship or marriage. Let's do better as a society. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Talk to Lydia, where everything is about inspiring others. Yes, it's about inspiring others on this channel and nothing more. Okay, please, for my returning subscribers, yes, we say a very big thank you to you all. You know, I like to appreciate you all the time for your support. Thank you so much. And if you're seeing me for the first time on your screen, I'm Lydia. I talk about love, relationship, and career on this platform. All right, and it's all about inspiring others, inspiring people on this channel. Okay, so also I've done this video for a while now, but I've been really busy. Honestly, if this is not a passion for me, I won't be able to create time out of my busy schedule to do this. Honestly, it's simply because it's a passion for me. Alright, there's this issue that has been trending for more than a month now, and I really want to talk about I really want to talk about it. But before I talk about this, I would like to say this, that I'll be having a series very soon on abuse and domestic violence, and I really want you to be part of that. I really want you to listen or hear my story, because I've been there as well. I've been a victim of, I've been in an abusive relationship before. I thank God it did not end in marriage. Now, today we're going to be talking about, it's just going to be more or less like a gist, right? My words are not scripted, or my points are not scripted. I'll just be talking, it's just like a gist. Okay, it's about Osinachi. We all know, in fact, it went viral, about the popular gospel artist that died, and after her death, news were flying around that she was abused by her husband. She's been enduring domestic violence for such a long time that she had to die in the marriage. But the truth I want to say here is that we will keep having more of Osinachi. I'm going to repeat that again. We will keep seeing more of this kind of situation happen in our society. We will keep having more people die in an abusive marriage. It's never going to end. Why did I say this? It is because of you and I. Now, we are all quick to judge. We are all quick to give our opinions when we hear stories like this, that this woman died in an abusive relationship, this woman died she's been enduring abuse in a marriage. And then when people come out, they'll start saying, why didn't she leave? Why would she have to endure? People were saying a lot, especially about this singer that just died. But the truth is, some people will still go ahead to say the reason why I don't know why they care about what people will say. The reason why they decide to stay in an abusive relationship is because they are afraid of what people will say. Now, who are the people? The people are you and I. Yes. And until we stop judging these people, until we start to embrace women who are courageous to leave an abusive relationship, we will not keep, or we will not stop hearing news of people dying in an abusive marriage or relationship. I don't know if you understand that. Now, we live in a kind of society where people are always quick to judge, where your importance or your relevance as a woman is determined by you being married or by you staying married. If you're not married, then you're not a complete woman. That is the kind of society we have. People do not care. The same people that would quickly jump on your timeline on social media to post that, oh, she died in an abusive marriage, she allowed her husband to beat her husband keeps beating her. These are the same people that will be quick to judge a woman who left an abusive man, if they did not hear the story, most people will not even care to listen to the story. We live in a society where people are quick to judge. You see a single mom out there and then you write her off. You feel she's not a complete woman. You feel her opinion does not matter because she is not married. That's the kind of society we have. And until we as a society, until we start to do better, there will be more of this kind of stories. You do not even know maybe if that's your neighbor next door or that your friend is in an abusive relationship and her life is about to end, but she is so scared to come out of it because she's scared of what you will say. She's scared of what people like us or people like you would say. People are too quick to judge. Like I saw something online and I really I can relate to that post when someone said if Osinachi had divorced her husband or if Osinachi had left her husband before she died, so many churches will not give her invitation to come and sing in their church. And that is the truth. That is the gospel truth. So many people will start to judge at people. So many people start to condemn her. Look at you, you're a gospel musician. What are you preaching? What are you saying? How can you leave your husband? How can you do that? The same people who are quick to say, she also had left. Where would she stay? So as a society, I do not think we are ready, and I do not think this issue is going to stop. In fact, after Osinachi's death, we still hear stories like so many stories of how people lost their lives in an abusive marriage still came up after that. So that is the kind of society we live in. Imagine a single. I heard a story of a single mother that complained bitterly of how her son was was ridiculed in school by another child who said her mom told him not to associate with that particular child again because she is raised by a single mom that is going to be bad influence on her. Imagine another woman saying that to another woman's child or telling her child, poisoning her child's mind because a woman decides to leave her marriage in order for her to live, in order for her to have a life to train her children. And these are the same people that will be the first to blame that woman if she stayed in that marriage and she died in that marriage. So until we as a society, until we are ready to do better, people will still people won't stop dying in abusive relationship. People won't leave, especially in our religion, especially in this our society, where people are bound by religion. When they say you can't divorce your husband, it's for better or worse. I'm a fan of marriage. I love to see happy couples. But once your life is threatened, once you know your life is at stake, be separated from that person. So until we here as a society, until we are ready to do better, we will not stop seeing cases like Osinachi. I really felt for her. In fact, the funny thing is that I never even knew Osinachi, but I've heard um her songs, especially that song Ekweme. I'm sorry, I don't know how to sound it properly. In fact, that song was a hit the year that song came out. And even till date in churches, when you sing that song, it's like you're connecting to God. So there was a time I was telling my husband that I'm very sure, like I usually tell people that your marriage determines your destiny. So whether you like it or not, or you accept it or not, that person you're getting married to is your destiny. So it's either you marry someone who would help you fulfill your destiny or someone who would cut short your destiny. Like I said to my husband that if this woman had married right, I'm very sure she would be more popular. She would not just because her songs are powerful. She's not supposed to. Fine, she's popular, but most people do not even know her. Most people know her songs, but most people do not know her. You need to hear the stories of how her husband would prevent her from attending events, or how she would have to sneak out of the house in order to go and minister somewhere. It's just so she went through a lot, and she went through a lot because of us. Yes, because of the society. So the first time I started seeing videos of her death, as in news about her death when it started flying around, when I saw the video of that particular song, I was like, I even thought it was a man that sang that song. My other was like, oh, the voice sounds like a female's voice. But I thought it was a man that sang the song. Honestly, when I started listening to so many songs that she sang that are popular. I was like, but most people do not even know this woman, except most people from the eastern part of Nigeria. So marriage determines destiny. If you know your destiny is that important to you, if you know fulfilling destiny is very, very important to you, then you have to be careful about who you choose to spend your forever with. In conclusion, I would say we will not stop having cases like Osinachi. So many people will still end up with so many people will still end up like Osinachi if we, the society, do not stop judging them. We are always quick to judge. You see a single mom, you don't even know her story, you don't even know where she's coming from. You just assume she has failed because she's not married. You assume she's not a complete woman because she left her marriage. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about those people that at the slightest opportunity they are so quick to pack their bags and leave their marriages. But I would say it's not in our place to judge anybody. It's not in our place to judge anyone who choose to have a peaceful life. I don't think see there's nothing as sweet as having peace in your home. Even if there's no money, even if you don't have money, as long as you have that peace, you know that making that money will be so easy for you because you know that you're stable mentally, you're stable emotionally, you can think of how to make money. But the situation whereby there's money or there's no money and you don't have peace, you're as good as not being alive. Seriously. So let's stop judging people. If you want people to be bold to move out of an abusive or to move out of to move out of an abusive marriage or relationship, then let's stop judging people as a society. Alright, so like I said earlier, I'm starting a series after this video about abuse and domestic violence. I'm talking about how to know you are in an abusive relationship because some people are in an abusive relationship, they don't even know. They are having doubts. This person loves you so much. He loves you. It's so obvious he loves you. But there are some things he does that will make you feel that, are you sure I'm with the right person? Are you sure this person is not being abusive? I'll be talking about how to know you are in an abusive relationship, how to get out, and I'll be sharing my story. Yes, Lydia too has been Lydia too has been a victim of being in an abusive relationship. I've been in an abusive relationship before, and I can tell you that most people that are in an abusive relationship, most people, some people are like me, they know this is an abusive relationship. They know they are not supposed to be in an abusive relationship, but they don't just know how to get out. That was my case then. All right, so I'll be sharing my story with you guys. So in order to enlighten people out there, all right, and seriously, like I usually tell people, I will do anything within my capacity to make sure to bring anybody out of an abusive relationship because it was someone that helped me, and I'm eternally grateful to Pastor Dupe Olorunjo. I'm going to shout out to you, ma'am. I'm so grateful to you because she was the one God used to. In fact, she pulled me out. It was like a do or die for her at that point that no, you are not going to end up in this relationship. And I'm so grateful to God. And I've taken it upon myself. If anybody tells me they're in an abusive relationship and they don't know how to get out, trust me, I will do everything within my capacity to make sure I help that person get out because I was helped as well. And I'm eternally grateful. I did not end up with my head. So you have to watch out for this series. It's going to start soon. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're inspired by this video, and I hope you learned one or two things from this video. That as a society, we should not be quick to judge these women. We should not be quick. Let's make the environment. Let's make the society a safe haven for these women who are bold enough to walk out of a toxic or abusive marriage. All right. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.